Hey guys, what's up? Today we will be looking at the announced TCG YCS prize card and other details about the event. For YCS Rimini, which is an area in Italy, the prize collection will be a PlayStation 4 Pro, the exclusive YCS prize card, and paid travel and accommodation to the 2018 World Championship qualifiers for the European Championship. It also states that duelists who finish high in the overall standings, my guess, since it has not specified, is probably going to be like the top 8, will be given prizes. So here we go. The prize card is a number card. Number 89, Diablosis, the Mind Hacker. It is a rank 7 Dark Psychic type Xyz monster with 2,800 attack and 1,200 defense. It requires 2 level 7 monsters, and its card effect reads: once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, look at your opponent's extra deck, and banish one monster from it face down. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroys a monster by battle, you can target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it face down. If a card your opponent owns and possesses is banished face down while you control this card, except during the damage step, you can banish cards from the top of your opponent's deck face down, equal to their face down banished cards. You can only use this effect of number 89 Diablosis, the Mind Hacker, once per turn. As a small side note, a Diablosis mat will also be handed out. This, I think, is a brilliant prize card, as its effects make it very popular and sought out card. I feel jealous of whoever wins it. Obviously, at some point we will get this card, but you might have to wait a while for it to be reprinted. The other problem is there are a group of players that are number hunters. For those of you newer to Yu-Gi-Oh, there was an anime called Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Kite Tenjo was a number hunter and sought out all the number cards, which was specific to Xyz monsters. There are a total of 107, with the earliest number actually released being Yuma's number 39 and the last number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Even to this day, there are still a few numbers yet to be released, and is to many to be an annoyance, as Vrains is approaching episode 15, to not have the numbers, considering Zeal ended on the 23rd of March 2014. Overall, as a card, it reminds me in part to be like number 74 Master of Blades, which also happened to be a psychic type Xyz monster with the same requirements for Xyz material. The ability to remove an opponent's extra deck monster twice means you can get rid of important resources from your opponent before they have the opportunity to use them. Not to mention there are cards that restore Xyz material, such as Overlay Regen and Xyz Reborn, meaning if you've played this card well, you can be taking out several monsters from your opponent's extra deck, which is about 20% of their extra deck space. The fact it banishes them face down means they cannot be recovered, as there are no cards currently existing in the game to recover cards that have been dealt with in this way. This card is then able to further destroy your opponent's strategy, as most players don't mind if their monsters go to the graveyard, or even sometimes with macro decks, don't mind them being banished. However, as it eliminates cards from the graveyard, and they aren't limited to either spell, trap, or monsters, unless your opponent stops this card early, they will find more and more key cards being unrecoverable. Its last effect gets fueled by destroying monsters in battle to get rid of cards from the top of the deck, equal to the number of face-down cards currently banished. This enables the card to ultimately eliminate the opponent's deck. The one downside to this card is that it has no inbuilt protection. But then people would argue that the card is too overpowered for its own good, and there are strategies that already exist to help protect this card. All you need to do is find them. I would consider running the Master Key Beetle Lock with Safe Zone to protect this card from destruction, as it is not difficult to achieve. So, what do you guys think of the new card? Tell me if you think this card was to be, if it was to be put up for sale by the winner, how much would you be willing to buy it for? And though this card will eventually be released for everyone, when do you think that date will be? As always, I love to read your comments. Please like the video and subscribe. And as always, thank you for taking the time to watch this video.